So on part 2 of the series of probate checklist in a Florida probate, here's what you're also looking for when getting involved in a probate deal. Is everybody agreeable and on board to sell the real estate? So just when you think, oh, there's 5 heirs and maybe you only have 1 on the real estate contract, you have to be in a situation where if there's 5 heirs, they're all on board. Everybody's agreeable. So that's another thing for the checklist that a lot of people don't think about. Also, the other thing that comes up is who's paying the attorney's fees and costs. So in a situation where somebody's trying to sell the property, maybe the seller and the buyer have agreed to a term where the buyer is going to pay for the probate or the seller is going to pay for the probate. But sometimes it comes up where nobody knows who's paying for the probate. Everybody's agreeing to sell the property or buy the property. You have to be able to find out who's going to pay the fees and the costs. You have to establish those expectations up front. That plays a huge role. What you're also looking for is who are you in touch with? Who are you talking to? Are you talking to a spouse? Are you talking to a cousin, a brother, a sister, a nephew? You have to know who you're talking to see if you even have the right people in play for a deal, or maybe you're not even the person that's supposed to sign the contract on the flip side. So that's one thing that you're looking for. Also, check the deed. Who's on the deed to the property, right? It's not just about the will or the trust. It starts with the title to the real estate. So who's on the deed plays a valuable role. Check it. You can find that out on the property appraiser. When you go to a property appraiser, you look for the sales or the transactions and you can pull the deed there. Now, the biggest one of all is what is probate and why is probate? That's important to find out what that is, because sometimes a seller may even ask you that question. Or maybe you're an heir out there that just wants to know what is the process and why is the process. And it starts with a transfer of title from the real estate to the true heirs, and the why ends up being title insurance. So those are valuable things that you really want in your checklist, because if you ever approach a deal, you want to be prepared. You want to have an idea of what's going on.